What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Life of CLETUS. CLETUS selling as the life. I wanted to do a video for you guys for the San Diego Comic-Con Disney Wave. I was supposed to be doing the waves with their backstories, but I am so busy with training that I literally have no time to do that. But I want to give you guys my opinion for these Disney Wave 2018 Funko Pops right now. Alright guys, so the way I have been doing my controversy and my detailed reviews is actually on live during my Twitch streams that I've been doing every single day after reveals. I give you guys my opinion, you guys give me your opinion. I then also, before all that, go and read all the comments, or majority of the comments, that are towards the Funko release on their Facebook group, on their Twitter, on their Instagram page, to see their feedback, which then gives me the right opportunity to approach you guys with the actual, the actual feeling that everybody gets. So as we begin, what I'm going to do is go through what the description says on the article. I know for the DC Pops and some of the Star Wars Pops that they left a little description and give you a little hint on why they made those characters, like the Red Hood character for the DC line. So Yoko writes, San Diego Comic-Con 2018 exclusives Disney. Our Disney lineup for San Diego Comic-Con includes TV, video games, and movies past and present. Fans of Doug will be able to collect his best friend Skeeter, honk honk, while Kingdom of Hearts enthusiasts get another version of Organization 13 Mickey. Hercules collections will be rounded out with Pain and Panic. Moana fans are sure to treasure the bioluminescent version of Tamatoa, and fans of WreckIt Ralph will get a kick out of the 8-bit versions of Ralph and Felix. Last but currently not least, all we can say about this new Incredibles 2 Pop is that we hope you've seen the movie. That was from Yoko. That was posted on their blog. So as you can see in Yoko's description, that they all have a little certain thing that goes with everything. So we're going to start out with Skeeter. Skeeter was the Funko Pop that they chose for the Doug line that we kind of knew about few months back. Like, we all knew that this Skeeter Pop was coming around. I personally think it's awesome. I think the colors are great. I did see the show, and this is something that we would basically want from San Diego Comic-Con. We'd want a pop that is a new character, something that we've never gotten before, and with the Skeeter Pop with all those colors, I'm all over it. Definitely enjoy that one. Now, the Kingdom of Hearts Organization 13 Pop. Myself, I picked up some of the Kingdom of Hearts Pops. I never played the video game, but they have a huge line coming out in the future, and they created this character. I personally, at first, my own opinion was, I'm not really into it that much because we've got the box lunch one. But, totally wrong. When I went on there and I was reading the comments of all these Kingdom of Hearts fans, they were adored for this. They were absolutely wanting this. They are all over this Organization 13, which I personally don't have any clue about. But for some reason, the fans are all off this. When I went on there was non-stop tags, non-stop comments of positive stuff that people were fiending for. So it kind of stinks that this is the Mickey Mouse Pop that we're getting, because we know we have all those other Mickey Mouses coming as well. So I would have maybe took a pop that was going to that line, but it is what it is, and the fans really want this one, so that's why it's here. Now, the Pain and Panic 2-pack, which is something that they mentioned, saying that this is basically rounding out the last of the Hercules Pops. The Hercules Pops have been circulating for the past few months, and it turns out that we're getting these last two villain characters, which I believe will be just like those Harry Potter 3-pack ones, which I have somewhere in the house. Custom, hold on, let me grab them. Which are going to be just like this package, this box. This is something that is going to resemble them. I can see them being small like that and being basically identical to this actual packaging, and I love it. I think it's awesome. I think it's great that we're getting a 2-pack, and it's going to be sized like a pop box. Totally for it. It's better than getting a 2-pack that's too big, and those characters don't need them. Alright, so we have Disney's Moana Neon Tamatoa. If you've seen the actual film, this is part of a funny scene when he's just singing non-stop, and it's pretty cool that they made this pop. My opinion, this could have been more of a Hot Topic exclusive. We want something like we got with the Hercules line, where we got the new characters that we all have been waiting for. I know a lot of people do want this pop. I just didn't see it as a San Diego Comic-Con pop. They should have maybe made this a limited edition one, to be honest. Then they have the 8-bit WreckIt Ralph and Fix-It Felix. I do love these. I think these are awesome. I'm glad that they made these, and I'm glad that they actually made it as the a line to start out their WreckIt Ralph 2 movie that's coming out soon. This was from WreckIt Ralph 1, if you've seen the first film, when they had the 8-bit characters, which was cool. And the good thing about these is they actually go perfectly with the 8-bit theme. I know a lot of us in the past were like, oh, we don't like the way they are with the like the Batmans and the Mortal Kombat ones. Just to make sense. But these actually makes perfect sense, and I think they're perfect to start out the wave. I wouldn't even mind if they only did the WreckIt Ralph series in just 8-bit. To be honest, be perfectly fine with that. And then we finished off with a technical spoiler, Edna Jack Jack. This pop here is basically something that's been going on in the toy business since the beginning of time, where they use the scope and throw on a new character's head. And that's what we got here. I really wasn't expecting this as a character. I thought it would be like Edna holding baby Jack Jack. Like if you've seen the movie, Edna has a new outfit on. She's holding baby Jack Jack. I thought that was going to be the actual pop, just like that that one from Hangover. Just like that pop. I really thought it was going to be that. So that was my description of these, and now I'm going to tell you guys what the actual my thought of this entire line. Now, with Funko Pops and San Diego Comic-Con, there's mixed opinions and mixed reviews of basically the whole thing. As you can see with the Organization 13 pop, the fans love it. The Hercules line, the fans love it. The Tamatoga pop, the fans love it. And Skeeter, I enjoy that as well. And then you got the 8-bits, and you got the Edna with Jack Jack. The only problem that you guys are overcoming is it's about what the fans are wanting and the fans are liking. I enjoyed this line. I enjoyed basically every single line. I know a lot of the collectors that collect pops today don't think that they're going to be valuable, so that they give it a kind of feel for it. Well, to be honest, it's not about those kind of pops. If they went out there and made those, like I know Funko Pop Sendra wanted a Mike glow-in-the-dark Funko Pop, Mike Wazowski. If they went and made that Funko Pop, made it 1,500 pieces, 500 for $500 it basically would be valued at. You think any of you guys, besides 1% of you, would actually be able to pick that up and afford that pop? Right? I know that the Toy Tokyo Vegeta is coming out. That pop is already selling for over $500. Yes, it's nice when we do get a limited number, but it's basically almost impossible for any of you guys to be able to grab it off the Funko shop or pay less than $400 for that pop. So even though you collectors want to have limited numbers, like myself included, it's not about that. You got to be able to play both roles and with that, that's what you get here. We got plenty of new characters. And lastly, the last thing I could say is buying these pops all have a reasoning and a explanation to its end. It all depends on where, basically, these pops actually end up with. So I'm going to leave that part here for you guys, because there's going to be another video on them explaining on where and if these pops end up at this store, where they're going to be basically valued at, to where if they end up over here and what they're going to be valued at, and how hard it is to get them. Hope you guys enjoyed this reveal 2018 San Diego Comic-Con. Yoko, you did a great job, and I'll see you here next time. Whoops, on Life of CLETUS. Boom!